Welcome to doing Rubik's Cube with Paul. The first thing to see on the Rubik's Cube is that the center colours never move. So this is the white side, this is the green side, this is the red side, etc. Another thing to remember is always keep or know your orientation of your cube. When you first begin to do the cube, it's always a good idea to do the same colour first all the time and work down the cube, so you know that if you ever get lost you can always go back to your orientation and know where your top is, your front, your bottom, your right wheel and your left wheel. For starters, we'll do the white side, which becomes our top, and we'll have yellow as our face. When doing the cube, you do the first 4 center ones so you have a cross. So what we're going to do first is do the white and the yellow. There's only one of this type, so we look for it on the cube and find out where it is. At the moment it's sitting here. We need to sit it there and turn the orientation. So we turn it down so that the colour with the center lines up, and then just turn it to the top. We continue this method till we have our cross. The next colour is orange and white. We need to find it on the cube. There it is. And it just so happens that it's already lined up, so all we have to do is turn it to the top. And that's our second one. We continue around and we're looking for the white and the green. And we find it over here. The idea is to try and have the colour that you are going for, which this time is the green, facing you. So we could turn this down that way, but that would put the green on the bottom. That's our top, the white. Or we could use this wheel and still have the green facing up, but not under the right colour. But what we also have to be aware is that we've moved this one, so we just have to put it back after we move the green off this wheel. So we move the green and the white to where it's supposed to be and turn it around. Then we go back and put this one back where it was. Now we're looking for the white and the red. We see it here. If we use this wheel, the red goes to the bottom. We don't want that, we want the red to face us. So we use the other wheel, turn it down so that the red is facing down, but again we've moved the yellow and the white. So we have to remember to put that one back. Our red and the white is here. We turn it so that the red is under the red. We put our yellow and white back up. Now we have the red and the white. So we just have to turn it around and we have a cross with all our colours matching up. The next step, remember to keep white to the top and yellow facing you. So the next one is the 4 corners. We'll pick this one. It is white, yellow and orange. We need to find that cube. As it is, it's underneath and it has to go up here. We can either use this wheel, but it's in the wrong orientation, or this wheel, which puts it in the correct spot. But we've knocked out that one. So the idea is to move it away from where it's going, bring that wheel down and put the cube in and turn it back. It is now in the correct position and orientated the correct way. We go to the next one. We find that there is a cube in there, but it's in the wrong spot. We're looking for the white, the orange and the green. Again, there's only one cube with all those colours on it. Just need to find it and get it under its position. There it is there. So we need to find where it goes. We've put it under where it's supposed to go. If we turn this wheel to put it up, it's wrong orientation. If we use this wheel to put it up, it's in the correct way. So that tells us which wheel to use. So we bring it back down again, move it away from its position, turn that wheel down and put it in next to it, and turn the wheel back up and it's in position. We continue along and we're now looking for the white, green and red. Unfortunately, it's already in a position, but it's not the right one. So let's look for that one and put that one in, and at the same time we'll take that out, which we can use it later. So now we're looking for the white, the red and the yellow. And there it is. White, red and yellow. So we put it under where it's supposed to go. It goes here. If we use this wheel, it's in the right position but not orientated. If we use this wheel, it's in the right position and orientated correctly. So that tells us which wheel to use to get it into position. So put it back down on the bottom, take it off that wheel, bring that wheel towards you, then put this one back in. And there they are, and all we have to do is turn them up. By doing so, we've taken the other one out that we needed, which was the white, the green and the red. So we need to find that one. It'll be on the bottom somewhere. There it is. So we put it under where it's supposed to go. There it is. If we put it up on this wheel, it's in the correct position but the wrong orientation. If we put it up on this wheel, it's in the correct position but again it's in the wrong orientation. So we need to take it back down, and you'll realise that when the colour that you are getting, which is now the white, is facing down, we need to turn the cube before we can put it into position. And by that I mean just putting on one of these wheels, that wheel, the right wheel, or the face, and turning the wheel towards you, which puts the cube at the back, and we just need to take it off that wheel and put this wheel back, move the bottom back around, find the cube, put it under its position. Now we see if we use this wheel, it's in the correct position but the wrong orientation. But if we use this wheel, it's in the correct position and the right orientation. So that tells us we need to have it on this wheel to get it into position. So bring it back down, take it off that wheel, bring the wheel towards you, then bring this other wheel back and put it in. Now we have the complete top. That's layer 1 done. The next one is the middle layer. These are 2 coloured cubes, and again they're only the one of that colour combination on the cube. So let's start with the yellow and the orange. Find that one. Hopefully it'll be on the bottom. Unfortunately this time it's in a position, but it's not the right one. So let's find that one, which is the orange and the green, and put it in, and by that way this one will come out. So we're looking for the orange and the green. That is also in the wrong position. We're trying to find coloured cubes on the bottom one to put into these positions first. By putting them in, we'll knock these ones out. So let's look for another one. Yellow and red. And there it is. Yellow and red. It needs to go into here. This move is the same move for all these positions using the right cube. So you start off by placing the cube with the same orientation as the center that you're going to put into. So we're looking for the yellow and the red, which is going here, which is red and the yellow. So we line up the yellows. If it was orientated the other way and the red was here and the yellow was there, we would line up the red, but the moves would be basically the same. Let's put it back and start from there. So we now have our cube that we were looking for. That's where it's going to go. So we start by moving it away from the position on the bottom wheel, bringing the left wheel and the position towards you. Then we bring the bottom wheel, we bring it back to where it's supposed to be, and move this wheel back. Now we have 2 yellows together, and we need to put them into position using this wheel, as you can see. So we take it off the wheel, bring the wheel down, then put it in. Turn the wheel back, and it's now in position, and the one that was there is now on the bottom somewhere. So let's do that again. This time we will look for the green and the red. Don't forget to keep your orientation. We know the white is the top and the blue is the bottom. So always keep the orientation correct while you're looking for it. So we're now looking for the green and the red. And there it is, green and the red. We go into the start position with the colours lined up together. That's our top, that's our bottom. That's where it's going, so we move it away from where it's going. We bring the wheel down with where it's going, then we put the other one back. Put this wheel back up. Now we have our 2 together. Move it away from the wheel. Bring the wheel down and put it in. And there it is. Now we're going to look for the orange and the green. And as you see, it's in another position. So let's look for the yellow and the orange, and that's in the wrong position. So when that happens, we have to pretend, we have to knock them out by pretending that this is the one we're working with. Any one will do. It's always the same move. So that's the one we're going to put in to there. So we move it away from where it's going, we bring the wheel down, we bring it back, turn the wheel back, take it off the wheel, bring the wheel down, put it in. So we've put that one in and knocked that one out. So we need to line up the orange now. So orange and the yellow, and it's going here. So we move it away from where it's going. We bring down where it's going down. We go back to where we were and put this one back. We now have our two cubes together, and we know that it's going to go up using that wheel. So we need to take it off, these two cubes off this wheel. So we move it away, bring the wheel down and put it back in. There it's in. Now we've got one more to go, and we're 2/3 of the cube done. So we're looking for the orange and the green. And there it is, orange and green. So let's line up the green with the green center. We now know that there it is, orange and green. It's going here, so we move it away from where it's going. Bring the wheel down, put it back there, and put this wheel back. That gives us our two together. We know it's going to go in that way on this wheel. So we need to take them off that wheel, bring the wheel down, put it in and turn it up. That's 2/3 of the cube done. Just the bottom row to go now. So let's go back to our orientation. We have our white, our yellow and our blue. The next stage is to get all the four corners on the bottom into the right position, not necessarily the right orientation. And we do this, we find that there'll be two in somewhere, so we just need to find which two are in, and there'll be two together or two diagonal. Let's see what we've got. Looking at the cube, the red, the blue and the green is in. The red, the yellow and the blue is in. Even though they're not correctly orientated, they're in the right position. And that's the important part. Which means these two need to be swapped. And the way to do it is to hold them at the top so they're facing you, and bring the right wheel down, move the base once, move the right wheel back, turn the face clockwise once, turn the base anti-clockwise once, turn the face anti-clockwise once, the right wheel down and the base anti-clockwise once. Put the right wheel up and we should find that we have all four in the right position. They're all now in the right position. Sometimes when you're doing the bottom one and you're trying to get the four corners into position, Instead of having two that are adjacent that need to be moved, you will have diagonals. This is the move for that. White is still your top, you're still at the bottom. The ones that need to be moved are there. So we bring the right wheel down once, turn the base clockwise once, turn the right wheel back, turn the face clockwise once, and this time instead of moving the base clockwise, anti-clockwise once, we do it twice. Then we turn our face back once, anti-clockwise, the right wheel back down towards us, and the base anti-clockwise once, and all four should be in position. Not necessarily orientated correctly, but in position. Our first goal is to get our four corners into position, not worrying about orientation. Now they're all in position. It's a matter of orientating them so they're all facing the right way. What we're really looking for is to have one of the base colours only. We have two here. We're looking for one, and we know we're nearly there. So we just do this one move till we get only one blue, or base colour, which is blue this time, and then we're nearly there. So the move is to bring the wheel down. Remember, white is our top. Bring the wheel down. Doesn't matter which face at the moment. Bring the wheel down. Look at this cube. We're going to take it off the wheel and put the top back. The cube we knocked out is here, so we turn it one more time. Bring the wheel down and put it back in. We still have two blues, so we just continue going. You can orientate it as much as you want, just keep your top to your top and keep doing this move till you have one base colour, which is blue at the moment, on the bottom. We have two here. So you bring the wheel down, look at this cube, take it away, put this wheel back. We now have a cube here. Put it once clockwise, bring the wheel down and put it back in, which is two. Now we have one blue. Once we have the one base colour, we know we're nearly there. So it's important now to keep your orientation correct. We keep our white, and when we have the one, we hold it up on the left hand corner and we do the same move again. Look at this cube, we bring it down, we take it away clockwise, put this one back, one more time clockwise, bring this one back down again and put it back in. You will notice that we still have one blue. One more time, doing that same move with the correct orientation, and that four should be in position and all orientated right. So we hold it with the white at the top, blue at the bottom, and the one facing the bottom up on the left hand side. So we bring the wheel down, look at this cube, put it there, put the wheel back up, one more time at the bottom, bring the wheel down again and put it back in. Now they're all in position and all orientated correctly. So now we're working on the 4 center ones. They'll all be in the correct position. None will be in position, or one will be in the correct position. Not worrying about orientation at the moment. So have a look at your bottom and find one that's in position. This time there are none in their correct position, so it doesn't matter where you start as long as you have your top and your face towards you. These are double movements now. We're using both wheels. We're going to start with the yellow and the white at the top. The blue's then the bottom, and we want to rotate these around. Those 4. So we move both wheels away from us. Before I start that one, look at this center cube. This is an easy way to do it. Look at this center cube and watch what we do with it. So we move our wheels away from us. We turn that once. There goes the cube. We bring back the wheels. There's our cube over there. We put it on the other side. It's now over here. We do our 2 wheels together. And we put that cube back in and bring the wheels down. And we will find one of these or all of these will be in the correct position, and we see that the red and the blue is in the correct position. So now it's important to keep your orientation. We have our top, we have our bottom, we have our face. This is the one that's in position. We're going to move the rest. So we do the same move again, but with the one in position held towards us at the front. So we turn our wheel, turn the other wheel, move our face, turn the wheels back. We have our cube here. We go twice, put on the other side, then we move our wheels and put this one back. Turn the wheels back, and you will see that they're all in the correct position. But these 2 need to be orientated. This is the most common pattern you will get, so I'll show you what to do. We're going to look at this cube and see what we do with it. We move our wheels, turn it once, bring our wheels back. There's our cube, there's our top. We move it to the front, move our 2 wheels, move our face, and our 2 wheels back. There's our top, there's our bottom, there's our cube. Put it underneath. Turn our 2 wheels and do it twice. Put it in position. Move our wheels, and you will find that we'll only have one and all the rest have been knocked out. So we need one more move and this cube will be finished. So we have our one that's in, we hold it closest to us at the bottom. We turn our wheels, turn it once, there's the cube, put it there, there it is there, put on the other side, turn our wheels away from us, put it back in, and the cube is done. Sometimes when doing the bottom layer, you will have them all in position but not orientated correctly. This is the move to fix that. Doesn't matter which face you use, but we will use yellow this time as our face. And the move is turn the wheels away from you, do a 2, bring the wheels back. So we've taken that cube and put it here. Now we're going to put it at the back. That's a double movement. We do our wheels again, away from us. We turn the face once, bring our wheels back. Now we want to bring our cube, our white and our yellow, back to the front. And need to put it back in. So it's both wheels forward again, and twice again. Bring the wheels back. And the cube's done. Another combination that you will get when doing the bottom layer is to have them all in position, but only 2 needs to be orientated. So the move for that is, we have our top, we have our bottom, we hold the 2 that need to be changed, orientation, in this position. So we move our wheels away from us. We put it onto the right wheel and bring them back. It's a good idea to keep a looking on this cube, this colour. We move it once and we do the same move. Move it once again and again. We do the same move, move the wheels away from us, but instead of putting it into position, do a double and put it on the other side. Turn the wheels back, put it at the back again, turn the wheels away from us, turn the face once, bring the wheels towards us, turn the base once, so the colour cube is here now, turn our wheels away from us, move the face once, turn our wheels back, and again the cube is done.